What's going on, guys? People have a desire to typically do what is more convenient, not as hard, requires less effort. And one of those things is food. People don't typically, especially now today, because fast food is bigger than it's ever been. A lot of people don't typically go to the store, and if you buy veggies or fruits, you got to wash it, or you should. So then if you buy stuff, then you got to wash it, then you got to prep and cook it, and that takes time, and then you can finally eat. But fast food, it's way cheaper, and you can go through the drive-through, and you can order it, and it's there instantly, and you can just eat it in your car, and it's a lot easier. There's places that have cheeseburgers, pizzas, fries, fried chicken. You guys like Zaxby's, McDonald's, Little Caesars, all these little pizza places. It doesn't matter. The truth is, fast food is very unhealthy for you. I don't think people do it necessarily just because they want to eat poorly. I think they just do it out of the sake of convenience. But it's no secret that fast food is terrible for you. It causes a spike in blood sugar, impacts blood pressure, causes inflammation, and it affects your nutritional intake. So your food breaks down very quickly if it's fast food, because it has a lot of refined carbs and sugars. And if it breaks down quickly, it's going to digest quickly. But that sudden digestion of these refined carbs and sugars will cause your glucose to spike, which will cause your insulin to spike, and that is a big spike in blood sugar. And that's not good for you, especially if you're diabetic. You probably should stay away from fast food. I hate to say it, but my grandmother, she's diabetic, but she loves McDonald's, and that's definitely the last thing that she should be eating. Your fast foods typically have a lot of salts and just sodium, so that'll cause your blood vessels to constrict, which will increase your blood pressure, and that's not good. Also, that high amount of sodium, this isn't bad. Like, you should salt your food, but it'll cause your body to retain water, and if it's that much sodium and that much salt, that's why people get heavy set, they get obese, and they just kind of have like that pudgy look. It's because they're retaining so much water. Your nutritional intake, you don't go to McDonald's to get fruit and veggies and all that, and they don't typically have those there. And you should be having about 5 servings a day, and they don't typically have those. So you shouldn't be eating fast food a whole lot, because if you eat fast food a whole lot, you're missing out on your fruits and veggies, and that's just not good. You should not eat fast food as much, because your fruits and veggies will actually give you vitamins and stuff like that. That's why people feel lethargic, is because you're just eating refined carbs and sugars and salt and sodium, pretty much. And people wonder why, I feel so tired, I feel so lazy. It's because you're not getting everything you're supposed to be getting. And it can also cause inflammation, because the sodium and everything can actually cause your blood vessels to constrict and everything. So if it does that, and it does that in your lungs, if you have, let's say, asthma, that's not good for you, especially if you eat fast food regularly. Fast food, according to PubMed, has actually induced an asthma attack. So if you have asthma, you should probably stay away from fast food. And if you don't have asthma, you can develop like asthma attacks or just blood vessel problems, constriction, and all that by eating too much fast food. So you should definitely stay away from it. And I actually have a chart here, the Big Mac chart, and I'm going to show it to you guys real quick. Well, it won't let me flip the camera, but in the first 2 minutes, our brains prefer high-calorie foods, and you eat the Big Mac, well, it is a high-calorie food. And after 20 minutes, your body starts to get addicted to the sugars, and then after 40 minutes, you're already craving more because it just broke down so quickly. And then after only 60 minutes, so an hour of eating your food, it is already digesting. And I know that sounds like an hour is a long time, but it's not. Your food should not be digesting within 60 minutes. Not how it goes. In conclusion, fast food is convenient, and it is right there, and it is instant, but that does not mean it's the right thing to do, and it's not what you should be doing. You should go home, and you should eat healthy, and you should cook. You should cook for yourself and your family or whatever more often, because fast food is not good for you. It's not good for others, and it's something that we should completely cut out and that we should talk about more often, because the effects of it are harmful, and we shouldn't be as reliant on fast food. Thank you.